All right, folks, welcome back to another budget gem or budget bust. Today, we've got an amplifier that we've seen several times on this channel. I again have the Wolfram C-2400.1. This video is a little bit different though, because we are going to take two of the C-2400.1s and we are going to strap them on the Amp Dyno. I'm going to show you how to strap two of these together, and I'm going to show you what kind of power this does on the 81 Amp Dyno. And then after we're done all that, this amp here, this is the very first C-2400.1 that came into the country. It was donated by Wolfram to give away. So one of you is going to take away the very first C-2400.1 that arrived in the United States. Colin Buckeye, the owner of Wolfram, has autographed it. I will be signing it as well. And one of you is going to get this for free. Ooh, very nice benefit to being a subscriber to the channel. We'll get into that whole giveaway here after the test. But right now, let me start showing you how to strap two of these together. Okay, when strapping, you first want to pick out which amplifier is going to be your master amp and which amp is going to be your slave amp. So I have both amplifiers, as you can see right here, set up next to each other. And this one here, I am going to make my master amp. I've already got the setting right here set to output of master. And from here, what I want to do, these are going to be the only amplifier, or this is going to be the only amplifier that gets your RCA inputs. Okay? Now, with that being said, all of these settings here are going to pertain to both amplifiers. So if you do anything to the slave amp in terms of editing settings, it won't do anything. Okay? So all the settings are going to be controlled by this amp right here. That includes the remote bass knob, everything. Okay? So after you do that, you are going to want to hook up the RCA. Now you only want one RCA plug, which is right here. You want to plug that right into this amplifier here, and we are going to connect it into the slave amp. Now, all of our settings are now set up. I've already pre-done all the gain, the subsonic filter squared away, the bass boost, which I've left off again. So basically, from this standpoint, the amps are now ready to be connected with power and the speaker outputs. Okay, we are now ready to hook up our power and grounds as well as our speaker outputs. Hooking up your power and ground in a strapped amplifier configuration is identical to as if they were standalone. You still need a power, you still need a ground, and you still need the remote going to each one, okay? So even though you have a master slave amp, with this being the slave amp, you still need to connect it to a 12 volt trigger. Where it's different is going to be in here in actually hooking up your speaker outputs. Okay, so starting with the master amplifier. With this one, you want to connect the power that's going to your subwoofer, or your positive, I should say. You want to connect it in the positive of the master amplifier here. Okay? Yeah, I know it's a little sloppy on the terminals with the wire, but whatever. Alright. This one here, the negative going to your subwoofers, I'm sorry, you actually need it to go here to your positive of your slave amp. Okay? I know I was almost put it in the wrong spot there, but you want it to go to the positive of the slave amp. That'll be your negative going to your speaker. Okay? Now, when it comes to the negative off the master amp, you want to send that to the negative of the slave amp. Okay? So we're going to send the negative here on over to the negative over here. And in terms of hooking up the speakers, we're now done, okay? So this effectively multiplies the power going to the sub. So you're going to have the full output of this amp and the full output of this amp going to one speaker. Okay, nothing left to do here but to actually apply power and find out just how much power the Wolfram C-2400.1 does times 2 on the Amp Dyno. So this is a YouTube first. We're going to strap 2 of these bad boys up, and we're going to find out just how much power 2 of these make on one Amp Dyno. All right, I will see you after the test. Okay, final thoughts here on a pair of C-2400.1s strapped up. As you saw in the Amp Dyno, this amp, which I've already deemed the best, in my opinion, budget amplifier you can find. It's even better when you strap them to a pair. I mean, you saw that. You saw, God, we were well over 3,000 watts at 4 ohms. We were over 5,000 watts, over 5,100 watts plus uncertified at 13.3 volts. And do I have to remind you again? At regular price, these things are $249. You can find them on sale from time to time for about $225, all the way down to, you know, there was a tax sale going on, back down to $199. I mean, for over 5,000 watts for $400 to $500 at 2 ohms, I mean, come on, man, come on. This is just a retarded value. I mean, great job to Wolfram. I appreciate the opportunity for them to do this to help us out by offering the first one out there for a giveaway. And yeah, I mean, what else can you say? This thing, even as a pair, is a budget gem. Man, I'd love to see what, like 10 of these, you know, connected to like 515s or 518s in a competition vehicle would do. I mean, I think it would just be insane. I mean, there's a reason why this amplifier is doing as well as it is across the internet, and it's because the thing is just straight up solid. Okay, so now, unfortunately, it is time for one of these two to leave my home forever. Not this one. This one is mine. I'm keeping that, and you're not going to be able to take it away from me unless you take it from my cold, dead hands. But this one is time to go. So I'm going to give this one away. Here's the box it's going to come in. It is basically brand new, other than an Amp Dyno strapped. It wasn't even the dyno from the original video. That would be this one here. That's mine. But this is the one we are going to give away. It was the master amp in today's dyno videos, And here is how you are going to enter for the giveaway. And if you whine about how I'm doing this, let me just start off with this disclaimer. I do not give a shit. So if you don't like how you have to enter into this, I don't care. It doesn't bother me either way. So whine all you want. Doesn't mean a thing to me. Okay? It just means you're a whiner. All right. So it's not that hard. All you have to do, there is a link below to the Budget Gem or Bust Facebook group page. Okay? Yes, there is a group page. You have to become a member of that group page. There's a chance that you already might be, since there's over 2,000 members right now. But join up as a member, and I will put up a posting. Find the posting that just says enter here for your chance to win the C-2400.1. All you do, just say something in the reply to the comments, just saying, saw the video, I don't care what you say, other than, Ryan, you suck, go away forever. Anything besides that, you'll be entered into the contest to win this. In about a week to 2 weeks, I am going to pick a winner. I'll contact you via Facebook, get your address, and the amp will be yours. Free of charge. You don't even have to pay for shipping. That's how nice I am. Okay? So, only thing left to do for this video is to add the old signature below Collins. And that's it. She's ready to go to a new home. Alright? Thanks again for watching, folks. Till next time, I got a lot more amps to test. See you soon.